User in
All
your channel
right,
started recording.
we are now ready to start the community meeting. Date is, what's the date? September 12th, 2014. And yeah, I'm going to post the recording on YouTube. Then I'll probably post a link on an announcement later. All right, first off, are there any questions? I don't have too much to say off the top of my head. I think we'll just start from the bottom, go all the way up. If you have a question, have it ready. That way we can get through decently quick. Alright, White. Questions.
Oh,
You can
I don't
talk.
have anything to ask. I just joined because I want to play.
Alright.
Hey, Sunday, didn't we have a rule clarification?
Yeah, we will. I'm gonna get to that first. Or get to that, don't worry.
Oh, okay. I just heard you saying you didn't have anything, and I worried.
Oh no, I have things, it's just I'm getting questions first. That way people that need to be here can... Okay. Who's next? Kuiper. Kuiper, you can now talk. Do you have any questions?
Yeah, can head drops be 100%?
I think I posted this on your thread. It is being discussed, but not necessarily likely. I think we want to keep...
I just want to know, like, a valid reason as to why it's likely. Because, like, the only thing you brought up in your response to me was economy, but, like, I don't even see a head economy right now that even exists.
There are people buying and selling heads, and we do want to keep it that way. It makes them more valuable. It does take money out of the economy, which is needed at the moment.
Yeah, but, like, the only heads people sell, right, are the people that, like, die, like, 100 times. People like Admiral Nelson with 600 deaths. I'm talking about, like,
User in your
head
channel
drops
is
should be
recording.
enabled for, like, the really good people that are hard to kill. I'll just use Wanted as an example, because, like, he only has 16 deaths. Let's say I go through the effort to kill Wanted, right? I hunt him down, I kill him. I'm gonna want his head. It's really hard to kill him. I don't want, like, a 15% chance of getting his head.
Yeah, it makes sense. Like I said, it's still being discussed.
Just, like, all the effort, and then a 15% chance of getting a head. Like, that's... Considering there's no rank system right now for PvP, like, heads is pretty much the only thing that PvPers have.
Like I said, it is being discussed, so it's not...
I'm just trying to make a pitch for it, is all.
Oh no, I'm not saying you shouldn't.
Okay.
It is being discussed, so it's a possibility. Don't worry about it. Well, I mean, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
That's about it for me.
Alright. Oh, well, we missed you, so... Boss, do you have anything to say? Any questions? Boss! Oh, you can't speak. You have to chat. Alright. Let's see who's next. John, Johnson K2? Is that your full name? Anyways, you can speak.
Yeah, it is Johnson K2.
Any questions?
Half-done builds will be able to move sort of them over to the new map once we've got that.
You mean for the next map? What builds will be moved for the next map? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, like half ready builds, you know.
Sorry, your mic's not coming through very well, but I think if you're asking what builds will be moved, right now it's looking at builds that are 6 points and above. Oh, if a half built,
like if you just build in the project and stuff like that.
If it's halfway through or started, if it looks like it's going to be a potential 6-pointer, or at least a really pretty good build, if it looks like it has potential, then yes, we'll move it.
Alright.
We're not just going to cut you off, so yeah.
Thank you.
Anything else? Alright. Alright, Alpha. Anything? You can talk as of now. Will you be able to download the old map? You may be able to if someone will take the time to upload it. I can try, but I have really shit upload speed, so we'll see. I might have to get someone that has really good upload speed, like Bolsh, to do it, but yeah. It may happen. And also...
What am I doing? I'm sorry, I was yelling at my kids.
Nice. Bolsh, you have good upload speed, right?
Yeah.
Would you want to pack the old map into a tar file or something to upload for people?
Tar file. Yeah.
Well,
No.
zip, tar, you know what I mean. An archive.
Yeah. Yeah, I can zip it. I doubt that many people here would know what to do with the tar file. No offense.
Good point. I'm saying archive file. Alright, if he's willing to do that, then yeah, it'll happen. And also to clarify, boss, yes, if a project has good potential as a build, then yes, we will move it. Otherwise, not so much. Mm-hmm. Alright, who's next? Fallen Angel? Alright. Yeah, I'll probably include the entire meeting in a post as a recording, and I'll also go over the high points. Alright, Fallen, do you have any questions?
I do not. I just wanted to say hi to everybody.
Hello. Alright. Oh, where'd it go? Alright, who's next? Keegan, do you have any questions?
Talk power granted.
Keegan.
Nope.
Alright, be useless.
Sure will. You did the wrong thing.
I noticed
Talk
that.
power revoked.
Alright. Reagan, any question? Or, not Reagan, sorry. Raiden.
What? Oh, what?
Questions?
No, I don't know.
Alright. Let's see. Alright. Pimu, you can talk. Any questions? Anything you need to know? And you can talk, by the way. You don't have to chat. Unless you just chat.
Yeah, the benchmark kits.
You mean like the master ranks?
Yeah, like apprentice and journeyman.
I thought they were already made, but if not, I'll look into it.
Oh, they are? Oh, okay.
I thought they were, but if they're not, then I will look into it.
Yeah, I don't see anything on my kits.
Alright, if they're not, then I'll look into getting some later tonight or tomorrow. Or sometime this weekend. I'm gonna be kind of busy tomorrow. Alright, Jackal. You can talk as of now. Any questions? Alright.
I'm good.
Damn it, try and stop giving yourself talk power. Alright. Agrimore, anything?
No, not right now.
Alright. Bolsh?
Stuff maybe.
I think you already know what I was. Hello. The only thing I really wanted to bring up, and you're going to talk about it anyway, so I'm good.
Alright, I think that's all the people. So, see, as of now, we are officially outlawing iron farms because we took them away in anticipation of 1.8 when we would not care so much, but apparently now there are going to be 1.8 compatible iron farms, so it's just going to be easier for us to completely outlaw them. We're not. Well, the official punishment will probably be the same as griefing, kick, warn, ban, that sort of thing. Just keep that in mind if we find you with an iron farm. Exactly, we don't want people ruining iron because we do plan on bringing back the iron to the, we are planning on bringing iron back to E. That has been in the works for a while. You will go. We're just waiting for 1.8 and that sort of thing, I think. Alright.
Now, if you guys have a whole bunch of iron from iron
User in your
farms,
channel is recording.
please do not abuse it and sell it all, or else you're going to get iron once again taken off of E.
Yeah, just don't abuse it, guys. Come on. Also, I think Trident had something to say about the hardcore event. Do you want me to explain that, or do you want to go ahead?
It's just simple. The next I believe it was Keegan. Somebody was asking me the other day when the next event's going to be. I'm going to set it for now to October the 4th. It's a Saturday, 5 p.m. I hope you all can make it. But please sign up. If we don't get enough sign-ups, once again, I'm not even going to bother to try to do it again.
Okay. Also, I think we have ban. You mean band with a D?
It's 5 p.m. It should be okay, shouldn't it?
Band goes pretty late sometimes.
I'll look into doing it at 6 then.
All right. All right. What do you need, John? Another question? Pets through token shop. Pets those token. Say that again. Sunday pets though.
He's wanting
Through.
you to be able to buy pets through the token shop.
Right now, it's pretty likely that pets aren't going to be able to use it in game anyways, which is about 1.8, which I was going to talk about.
At least at first.
What did you say?
I said at least at first.
Yeah, at least for the first few builds of 1.8, you're not going to be able to use EchoPet until we get a stable release of the plugin, because
User in your channel is recording.
it's very picky about which release of Bukkit or Spigot you use, as is a couple other plugins, so you have to be careful with upgrading that. And it's known by the developers of the server that it will break things if you use it, so we can't use it until there's a stable release for 1.8. Also, about 1.8, 1.8 command block features, I haven't heard anything about that. I don't know what we'll be doing with that. About... Yeah, same thing with Mobcatcher. Those are very, very picky plugins about what release you can use because they rely on metadata, which can be just finicky stuff. Yes, there will be a new spawn. Old Market Ward.
Oh,
Alright.
any staff I haven't talked to, I do want to talk to after this meeting. I just want to give a heads up.
And yeah, Old Market Warps, just been informed Old Market Warps have now been removed. So if you had a shop at the Old Market, that is now officially gone. Also, now, are there any more questions before I start talking about 1.8? What? You want to talk to say it wide, or are you just going to type it?
You said that the shops are taken away. Are we going to get a new shop, or are you going to refund for the shop?
The old shops were already taken away. I think that was already discussed. I can't remember exactly what it was decided. I think you had to get it was if you wanted to get one in the hub, you have to pay again. But if you're in a town and you have a market for that town, it's up to the town owner. I think that's what was decided.
So you're not going to be making a new market of it?
The new markets from now on will be town-based. There will be a few plots in the hub where all the portals are, but they're going to be fairly expensive.
Talk power granted.
Okay.
If he's in a town, he can't get one of the plots at the hub.
Error.
If he's in a
Talk
town
power
that
revoked.
has a market.
Yeah. If the town doesn't have a market, you can get one at the hub. You're just not allowed to have one at both.
Yeah, like if you have one, and then you either join a town that has a market, or you're in a town and then they apply for a market and get it, then you have to give up the hub market.
Yeah. Okay. Also, since that's over, excuse me. 1.8. Okay, so 1.8 currently kind of complicated right now. I think I put at least a little bit about this on the front page. Bukkit is basically dead as of now, and a week or two ago, because Mojang revealed that they have owned Bukkit on the Bukkit logo, and I think a lot of the code for the last 2 years. And Bukkit developers found out, and they didn't know for the last 2 years, they found out when Evil Seth, the lead developer, decided that it was time to shut Bucket down because nobody had the time to handle the immense amount of work, and which did not pay them for it. So they try to shut it down, and Mojang reveals in very badly handled ways about how they own Bucket and they're not going to allow it to shut down. So this really pissed off a lot of the Bucket developers, and since they were not happy about it, there were this guy named Wolfley, or yes, Wolfley, Wesley Wolf or something like that. He found a loophole in the licensing of Bucket versus Minecraft, and he has DMCA'd the Bucket, Craft Bucket, and all of its forks, which essentially means, well, DMCA stands for Digital something or other Copyright Act, I think.
Millennium Copyright Act.
Yeah, that. Basically what it means is that if somebody copies your code or your whatever without your permission, or they relicense it as their own, then you can apply for a DMCA and take it down. They have to take it down legally, and they can enter.
Well, that's not quite how it works, but
Basically, though, in this case.
yeah, well, it's abused. I mean, DMCA is supposed to be. It gives content providers safe harbor for things that their users post. So if somebody, sees something that they think violates their copyright, they submit the notice, and then the person can take it down. Now, the default position of most hosting companies is that they will just take it down by default without even looking at it to see if it's legit or not. But then there is something called a counter notice where the person who has been, had their content taken down can say, I actually own this. I'll see you in court, suckers.
Yeah. And how this relates to Bucket, Spigot, the rest of them, well, Bucket, they're not doing anything about it. When this one guy decided to shut it down and Mojang wouldn't let him, they kind of forced him out, and then that led to about 33 other retirements in Bucket, which was 75% or more of all Bucket staff. So Bucket is almost basically just dead. It will be updated to 1.8, but by Mojang and not the old Bucket. So there is still hope for that. But now that it's been DMCA'd, it was also all the forks, and we use Spigot, which is Bucket but more optimized, more efficient. And what Spigot is doing is they've issued a counter notice, and they are fighting it. But because of the licensing, it's so completely convoluted. It's like looking for a diamond in 50 million acres. It's not. It's going to take time. We don't know when this is going to be resolved, but Spigot has found a sort of a loophole where they can patch the latest jar that they released, which is what the server runs off of. So we will get a 1.8 update. It's just going to be kind of iffy as to how much time it's going to take. We don't know at this point. So it could be tomorrow, it could be 3 weeks from now. I just wanted to kind of clear up the timing issue because a lot of people have been asking. Alright, so anything from anyone else? Because I don't have too much to say. Plot Me, isn't that the plugin that creates plots on a flat map? Yeah. I don't know, we could see about doing something like that. I can talk to people about it. And I think that's a compliment. Thank you. Anything else, guys? Anyone? Anyone? Keegan? What does Keegan need to say? Keegan, what do you want to say? Say something.
Talk power granted.
I think John just wanted to hear my voice.
Okay, that sounds about right.
Talk power revoked.
Oh yeah, I suppose I may as well do this since it's about the end. Shadow, do you want to give me a link real quick? I can't be bothered to find it. Shadow, link me. What? If you submitted a petition to me with 2,000 signatures, I would not take it anywhere near seriously because we haven't even had 2,000 players connect in the last 2 months. The online player thing, I don't think it's actually broke. I don't know what the problem is with it. Everything seems to be working on the engine side and the plugin side. So it's probably the just the server itself. It's not much I can do. Alright, so guys, check out the link, and that's the channel, I meant the Facebook. Boy. Alright, Fun Dip Gaming, I'll find that on Facebook for you. Tip in the Fun Dip. Alright. Shadow may have pasted it in there now. Yeah, he did. Alright. Take a look in the chat. This is Shadow's gaming channel. He's probably going to be doing some interesting gaming stuff for us. I don't know. Basically just some YouTube videos. And he's hoping to get to about 100 likes by Sunday. And I don't know if we can make that happen, but if you guys want to help, that sure would hurt. Or sure wouldn't hurt.
Alright, I do want you guys to all know, keep an eye out on the front page within, you know, the next week or so. We will have a pretty big
Your channel
announcement.
is recording.
We will have a pretty big announcement, but I'm not going to say what it is, just for the simple fact of if it don't happen for one reason or another, I don't want to get you guys' hopes up. So.
Yeah. Well, I've got nothing more to say. Anybody else? Anyone before we start? Oh, I actually do have one more thing to say. Actually, come to think of it, 2 more things to say. Alright, as of now, the meetings are going to be taking place every 2 weeks from today. I don't know if you guys saw the reason for it. It's rather simple. My mom works on every other Friday. Being this Friday, it'll be the next Friday that we have a meeting. It makes it a lot simpler for me because I'll be able to run the meetings knowing that no company's going to come over, that I'm just not going to be interrupted. It's a lot simpler for me. Also, I would like to apologize on behalf of all the owners for us not making the past several community meetings. This not really an excuse for it, but we've all had a lot of trouble getting the time for it. And on that note, I would also like to thank everybody that has run the meetings in our absence. You guys have been amazing and done a great job. So, thank you very much.
See, guys, if you do keep on the owners, they do listen. This is a good example of the staff does listen to you, especially the owners. So, if you guys have a problem, you know, let it be known. And I mean, you don't have to be a dick about it, but you know, just if you have a problem, you know, take it to the forums, let it be known, let people know you have a problem, and you know, they'll do their best to fix it.
Yeah. We do listen. Sometimes it doesn't seem like it, but we do our best to listen to you. Alright, so I think that's all I had to say. So it's 7:29, it's been about half an hour, or a little under. I'm gonna go ahead and bring this meeting to a close. I think that's about all I have to say. Also, Trident already mentioned this, but all staff channel, please.